In school, we now begin our proceedings for the Sports and Equestrian Colours and Award Assembly. Please stand for the arrival of the official party. Thank you. Please be seated. I will now invite Miss Sam Nicholson up to the lectern to open the Sports and Equestrian Assembly with a prayer.
Dear Lord, we thank you for walking alongside us in our sporting and equestrian successes throughout this year, and are thankful to celebrate the achievements we have made. We pray for ongoing success in our endeavours and pray that you help us to strive for ongoing achievements within our personal goals. We thank you for not only individual successes but also those of our teams and coaches. Thank you for instilling the Natalia values of respect, integrity and courage into our sporting lives, and pray that we continue to live these out through you. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Sam. Please can I invite Mrs. Carter to the lectern for her address.
Tēnā koutou e tēnei ahi e te whānau o ngā Tawa. Good afternoon and welcome, and what a wonderful day to end our week, a wonderful way to end our week celebrating achievement. And today's assembly is about acknowledging perseverance, effort, positivity, achievement and service in a range of activities that make up our rich co-curricular space, particularly sport and equestrian. And Humanities Awards will be presented in the final week of term. This year, as you would expect, we're doing things a little bit differently. Unfortunately, we've been unable to host an equestrian dinner and a sports dinner, so the awards that would be usually presented in these events will be presented here this afternoon, as well as what we traditionally know as our Colours Awards. So some of you have never experienced a Colours Awards ceremony before, so here's just a little explanation of colours. There are 4 levels, beginning with a mention, and then in ascending order we go mention, special mention, colours and tie. So to attain a tie, you have to have 3 Colours Awards. And this obviously is something that takes a lot of work and is obviously a very prestigious achievement. So to achieve an award today, you will have had to have been committed to persevere with practising required skills to enable improvement. You have to have been able to accept constructive criticism, so in other words, to demonstrate a growth mindset. Linked to this, you would have showed resilience in overcoming disappointment at times when you have faced a loss, or you haven't been selected, or you haven't achieved your desired outcome. You would have had to have been prepared to help others, to collaborate, to be a team player, whatever the group, hockey team, or in case of humanities that we'll be looking at the end of the year, the chamber music group. You'd also have to serve as a team or a group leader, or perhaps umpire or coach junior players. Ultimately, for Colours, you have to be an inspirational role model. Service is a critical component of every award given out this afternoon. Helping others, giving service to the school or to the wider community is really admirable, and something we all strive to do, because through giving service, our own life gains purpose and meaning, and our communities that we live in are much richer. Mahatma Gandhi is quoted as saying, "The best way to find yourself is in the service of others," and I'm really delighted that we give Colours specifically for service. 3 years ago, we decided to introduce the Tawa Blues Award, which is, if you like, an elevated colours. The recipient of this award would be described as outstanding in their attainment and service within either their sporting or their humanities codes. And we've given very few so far. In fact, we've given 2. In 2018, we gave it to Lydia White for humanities, and those of you who are now in the senior school will remember Lydia. And in 2019, we gave it to Isabella Wasiliev for sport. And again, if you're in the senior school or if you play hockey for Natawa, you will know Isabella. Both of those young women have been awarded Natawa Blues. So we have an extensive, as I've said before, and successful co-curricular program, and it's only possible because of the generosity and involvement of coaches, managers, parents and teachers. And I thank all of you for your commitment and encouragement, as this enables our young women to enjoy such a breadth of activities. And I know you as students are really appreciative of the time that these people are giving to you. And girls, I'd like you to take some time at your earliest opportunity to thank all of the people that have helped you. And I know you would do so regularly because Natalia is known for its, our students are known for their manners and their overall politeness. And I'm sure you have done that repeatedly, thank people, but another thank you was always appreciated. And many families would have traditionally joined us today to support and celebrate, and I hope that you can still feel part of the celebration when you watch the delayed link. And your encouragement as family and parents is always very much appreciated. So making this award ceremony possible, and indeed to award colours, requires a colours committee to gather data from coaches and then ensure that there is a consistency and an equity across all of the diverse co-curricular activities in which we undertake. So the committee this year includes Mrs. Rayner, Ms. Easton and Mr. Tepe, and administrative support was provided by Mrs. Hastings and Mrs. Vickers. So preparing today is not an easy task because it does require careful consideration of every student. And we have looked at each and every one of you who is receiving the award today, just to ensure there was consistency and also to ensure that you receive the right award for your efforts. So I would like just to thank all of the people who have been involved in the Colours Committee. And finally, congratulations to you, the students who are receiving awards today. Well done. You can be really proud of your achievement and we are really proud of you. Mrs. Powell will now commence the presentations of awards, and we always need to thank Mrs. Powell for her meticulous organisation of this event.
Thank you, Mrs. Carter. We will now begin with our first awards of the afternoon. Please can I request that we hold our applause until the end of each group of recipients. And students, you know that you're going to come to the stage. You'll be announced again, you'll come along and you will wait one on each step as a group and wait for your applause. Then proceed down the side of the hall and go to see Mr. McDermott at the back for your photo. We request that you keep your masks on while you're coming up and collecting your award, but of course take them off for the photo so that we can see your face. We will now begin with the award of Sports Mentions, Special Mentions and Colours. Please can I invite Mrs. Carter to come forward to present the certificates and I will announce the student names. Please can I call Brianne Gray, Madison Frodsham and Harriet Whitfield to the stage. Jump up, girls. And Maddie Frodsham. Okay. Athletics Mentions to Brianne Gray. Athletics Mentions in absentia to Madison Frodsham. And Athletics Mentions to Harriet Whitfield. So when you hear your name, just jump out of your seat and come forward and wait at the bottom of the steps. Please can I call Olivia Clifton, Amy Ellis, Isla Feek, Mariah Graham, Paloma Jantz, Jenna Patchett and Adelaide Roper to the stage. Athletics special mentions to Olivia Clifton. Athletics special mention to Amy Ellis. Athletics special mention to Isla Feek. Athletics mention in absentia to Mariah Graham. Athletics special mention to Paloma Jantz. Sorry, you have to say. Athletics special mention to Jenna Patchett. And athletics mention to Adelaide Roper. Congratulations, girls. Please can I call Emma Ferguson to the stage. For our first colours of the afternoon, athletics colours to Emma Ferguson. Congratulations, Emma. And Emma, if you could wait there and come back here, that would be lovely. We would now like to take the opportunity to re-award the Athletics Inter-House trophies that were presented earlier this year and give those students some further recognition and congratulations. So can I recall, as soon as they've had their photo, Isla Feek and Olivia Clifton to join Emma. Isla and Olivia, if you could come to the stage. So for Athletics Inter-House Trophy, our junior champion was Isla Feek. Our intermediate champion was Olivia Clifton. And our senior champion and open champion was Emma Ferguson. Well done, ladies. We will now continue with badminton. Please can I call Gabrielle Cavan, Yinglan Chan, Yang Chi Chan, Nung Che Chun, Mackenzie Clark, Judy Sun Lu and Lily Roygard to the stage. Badminton mentions to Gabrielle Cavan. Badminton mentions to Yinglan Chan. Badminton mentions to Yang Ki Chan. Badminton mentions to Ne Ki Chun. Apologies, mate. Badminton mentions to Mackenzie Clark. To Judy Sun Lu. And did I mention Lily Roygard? Apologies, Lily, if I missed you off the calling up. She's absent. So badminton mentions in absentia to Lily Roygard. Let's give them a round of applause. Please can I call Kate Ferguson to the stage? In absentia, badminton special mention to Kate Ferguson. Please can I call Isla Feek to the stage? Badminton Colours to Isla Feek. And Isla, if you can come straight to the foot of the stage again, that would be excellent. Can I please call Zlata Shapran? Badminton Colours also to Zlata Shapran. No, Isla? Stay, please. And Zlata, could you please join Isla to wait for a moment? Can I call Kit Kwan Yo to the stage, please? Badminton Colours and the trophy for the most valuable badminton player for 2021 to Kit Kwan Yo. Now, Angel, if you could also go back to the beginning. So I'm recalling these three girls because we would like to re-award their trophy that they gained as the Manawatu Secondary School Junior Champions. So please come forward, Isla Feek, Zlata Shapran and Kit Kwan Yo. Fantastic achievement. We will now continue to cricket. Please can I call Ciara Gloyn to the stage? Cricket mentions to Ciara Gloyn. Call Anna Green, Ashley Hanegraaff and Samantha Nicholson to the stage. Cricket special mention to Anna Green. Cricket special mention to Ashley Hanegraaff. Cricket special mention to Samantha Nicholson. Well done. Please can I call Gabrielle Thompson to the stage? Cricket Colours to Gabrielle Thompson. Please can I call Gemma Lovell to the stage? Cricket Colours and the trophy for most valuable cricket player in 2021 go to Gemma Lovell. Please may I call Jade Larkin to the stage. Cricket Colours regained and the trophy for contribution to cricket go to Jade Larkin. We will now continue to cross country. Please may I call Olivia Clifton, Amy Ellis and Paloma Yancey to the stage. Cross-country special mentions to Olivia Clifton. Cross-country special mentions to Amy Ellis. And cross-country special mentions to Paloma Yancey. Well done, guys. Please may I call Emma Ferguson to the stage. Cross-country colours regained to Emma Ferguson. Emma, if you could come back to the foot of the stage, please. Can I please call Elsa Trotter and Paloma Yancey, who's waiting for a photo, but if you could come back, Paloma, for a moment. We'd like to take the opportunity to re-award the cross-country inter-house trophies from earlier this year to give those students some further recognition and congratulations. So Elsa Trotter was our Year 9 champion. Paloma Yancey was our intermediate champion. And Emma Ferguson was our senior champion and the Open champion. Well done, all three. You can now have your photos. We're now going to continue to hockey. Please may I call Mackenzie Dew, Jamie Hurd, Gemma Lovell, Alicia Manor and Charlie McLeish to the stage. We'll just wait for Gemma to have a photo. Hockey mentions to Mackenzie Dew. Hockey mentions to Jamie Hurd. Hockey mentions to Gemma Lovell. Hockey mentions to Alicia Manor. And hockey mentions to Charlie McLeish. Well done, girls. Please may I also call Kira McLeish, Farron Rowe, Bethany Selwood and Mackenzie Shaw to the stage. Hockey mentions to Kira McLeish. Hockey mentions in absentia to Farron Rowe. Hockey mentions to Bethany Selwood. And hockey mentions to Mackenzie Shaw. Well done, girls. Please can I call Olivia Clifton, Anna Green, Ashley Hanegraaff and Harriet Whitfield to the stage. Hockey special mentions to Olivia Clifton. Hockey special mentions to Anna Green. Hockey special mentions to Ashley Hanegraaff. And hockey special mentions to Harriet Whitfield. Hockey mentioned girls. Do, for your photo, do 4 and 4. I think that would work. Thank you, girls. Sorry, I was also directing the photos at the back. Now we move on to our hockey trophies. And I'd like to recall Bethany to the stage, Harriet to the stage, and Gemma Lovell when she's had her photo taken. So Bethany and Harriet, if you could pop back. Most improved hockey player goes to Gemma Lovell. Give her a round of applause. Contribution to hockey goes to Bethany Selwood. And most outstanding hockey player to Harriet Whitfield. Well done to all our hockey girls. We're now going to move on to karate. Please can I call Natalie Bone to the stage. Karate mention to Natalie Bone. Please now call Gracie Ames and Paige Rahamruli to the stage, please. Karate special mentions to Gracie Ames. And karate special mention to Paige Raharuri. Well done, girls. We will now continue to netball. Please may I call Bethany Corbett, Brianne Gray, Jada Hunter, Zoe Musgrove and Abby Ross to the stage. Netball mentions to Bethany Corbett. Netball mentions to Brianne Gray. Netball mentions to Jada Hunter. Netball mentions to Zoe Musgrove. And netball mentions to Abby Ross. Well done, ladies. Please can I call Molly Byrne, Amy Ellis, Kiri Fanstone and Emma Ferguson to the stage. Netball special mentions to Molly Byrne. Netball special mention to Amy Ellis. Netball special mention to Kiri Fanstone. And netball special mention to Emma Ferguson. Well done, girls. Please can I also call Georgia May Hunter, Jessica Lord, Molly Marshall and Ivy Roberts to the stage. Netball special mentions also go to this group, so to Georgia May Hunter. Netball special mentions to Jessica Lord. Netball mentions to Molly Marshall. And netball special mentions to Ivy Roberts. Well done, girls. In absentia, I'd like to announce that Mariah Graham gained Netball Colours this year, and then I'd like to invite Jade Larkin to the stage. Jade Larkin, Netball Colours. Please can I call Jessie Lee Ellery to the stage. Netball Colours to Jessie Lee Ellery. And can I call Samantha Nicholson to the stage? Netball Colours to Samantha Nicholson. Can I recall to the stage Kiri Fanstone? For our netball trophies in absentia, Netball Player of the Year Mariah Graham, and our most improved netball player Kiri Fanstone. We now continue to swimming. Please can I call Emma Clark, Ella Hockley, Jessica Lord, Samantha Nicholson, Mila Walton-France and Olivia to the stage. Swimming mentions to Emma Clark. Swimming mentions to Ella Hockley. Swimming mentions to Jessica Lord. Swimming mentions to Samantha Nicholson. Swimming mentions in absentia to Mila Walton-France. And swimming mentions to Olivia Whale. Oh, sorry, did I call Olivia Clifton?
You can see that
Stay there, Olivia, you're in the next group. Can I call Olivia Whale? My apologies. Thank you, Olivia. Gaining swearing mentions, Olivia Whale. Well done, girls. So now I call Olivia Clifton, Kenzie Janae and Adelaide Roper to the stage. Swimming special mentions to Olivia Clifton. Swimming special mentions to Kenzie Janae. Swimming special mention in absentia to Mariah Graham. And swimming special mentions to Adelaide Roper. And Adelaide also receives a contribution to swimming trophy. Well done, Adelaide. We'd now like to take the opportunity to re-award the Swimming Inter-House trophies. So if I could ask Olivia Clifton to return to the stage and invite Adeja Faramate and Mariah Graham in absentia, we will re-award those trophies. Junior champion for 2021 was Adeja Faramate. Our intermediate champion was Olivia Clifton. And in absentia, Mariah was our senior champion and open champion. Let's give them a round of applause. We now continue to tennis. Please can I call Zoe Fox-Blanchard and Emma Somerville to the stage. Tennis mention to Zoe Fox-Blanchard. Tennis mention to Emma Somerville. Well done, girls. Please may I call Sophia Lewis, Abby Ross and Lauren Burnett to the stage. Tennis special mention to Sophia Lewis. Tennis special mention to Abby Ross. Tennis special mention and the most valuable tennis player trophy to Lauren Burnett. Well done. call Skylar Caldwell, but I think she might be absent. And Bethany Selwood to the stage. So now, in absentia, Skylar Caldwell receives touch mentions. Touch special mentions to Bethany Selwood. And Bethany also receives the Most Valuable Touch Player trophy. Well done, Bethany. We'll now continue to volleyball. Please can I call Kate Ferguson and Christiana Ritchie to the stage. So in absentia, Kate Ferguson receives volleyball mentions, and volleyball mentions go to Christiana Ritchie. Please can I call Evelyn Arnold, Nin K. Chen, Isla Feek, Kira McLeish, Zlata Chaperon, and Adeja Faramati to the stage. Volleyball special mentions to Evelyn Arnold. Volleyball special mentions to Nem Chi Chen. Volleyball special mentions to Isla Feek. Volleyball special mentions to Kira McLeish. Volleyball special mentions to Zlata Chaperon. And volleyball special mentions to Adeja Faramati. Well done, girls. Please can I also call Tarana Tesha Interwong to the stage. Tarana also receives volleyball special mentions and the Most Valuable Volleyball Player trophy. Well done. We now continue on to service to sport. After her photo, I'd like to recall Evelyn Arnold to the stage. I'd also like to call Anna Green to the stage. In absentia, gaining service to sports mentions, Kate Ferguson. Also receiving service to sports mentions, Anna Green. And service to sports mentions also to Evelyn Arnold. Well done. Please can I call Jessie Lee Ellery, Kira McLeish, Samantha Nicholson and Gabrielle Thompson to the stage. Receiving service to sports special mentions, Jessie Lee Ellery. Service to sports special mention to Kira McLeish. Service to Sport Special Mention Samantha Nicholson. And Service to Sport Special Mention Gabrielle Thompson. Well done, girls. Please can I call Tarana Tesha Interwong to the stage. Service to Sport Colours 2, Tarana Tesha Interwong. Thank you, Mrs. Carter. We've now concluded our first stage of our Sports Awards. Please can I invite Adelaide Roper as Head of Sport to the lectern to present her sports report. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I can still remember my pre-enrolment interview like it was yesterday. I can remember Mrs. Carter's office, the pictures, the layout, the big desk. I can even remember what she was wearing. I was a tiny, nervous Year 8, lost in the visitor's chair and in awe of Natalia. Mrs. Carter, her staff and my peers have taken that tiny, nervous and smiley Addie along a tremendous journey that has brought me to standing here today. And that's what Natalia does. It provides an environment where you can find your confidence, find your strengths and find your passion. Find it, nurture it and then use it. Being head of sport is an honour. It is something that has made me who I am today. It has given me a taste of leadership, an insight into organising events, and an understanding of the importance of team culture and encouraging 100% participation in sports. House spirit is very much alive and well at Tawa. The girls are proud, enthusiastic, and determined for their house to do well. The team's spirit, culture, and passion has helped me make my job a lot easier. Thank you, girls. Natalia 2021 Year of Sport has been simply outstanding, not only for both team and individual successes, but the involvement across codes and the ways we conduct ourselves at local, regional and national events. The year kicked off loud and full of enthusiasm with the Natalia 130th anniversary. This was an action-packed weekend with athletics championships, slipping, beanbag, swimming carnival, swimming championships and synchro. We also saw the introduction of a whole house swim instigated by myself, Harriet and Mrs. Horner. It was a loud, inclusive and exciting event and it looks to be a keeper. Another new event was the 400-metre whole house walk, which was added to this year's athletics championships and again will be a keeper. Well done to Barker House for winning both athletics and swimming sports. This year's cross country was run on the new multi-purpose track. It is a fantastic addition to the sports facilities at Natalia. Well done to everyone that competed in cross country and to Birch House for taking out the win. It is great to see many staff and students using this track for the weekly Monday runs. A few outstanding results I'd like to highlight. Congratulations to Brianna, Isla, Jenna, Emma and myself for competing at North Island's Athletics held in Hamilton. Well done to Angels, Lata and Isla who were winners of the Mano 2 Junior League for badminton. Congratulations to Jade, Ali and Gemma for being selected for the Mano 2 Rep Cricket and to Gemma for MCA Women's Development Team. Abby for competing in the Under 14 New Zealand Nationals for tennis. Well done to Mariah for being selected for the Mano 2 Under 18 Touch Squad and Netball team. And well done to Jessie Lee who has made it to the Under 18 Rep Netball team and to Georgia for being selected for the Wanganui Under 16 Netball team. Best of luck for your season ahead. Our netball gold team came away third in their A2 division. You girls always put up a good fight and despite not having tournament week, you continue to train hard. Both hockey teams have been successful in their different levels, competing in the Mano 2 secondary school competition. The first 11 finishing 5th in their division and the 7-a-side team came away 3rd in their division. Well done, girls. The cross-country team has significantly excelled this year. Well done to you all that went to nationals in Hawera. I know the weather was very much against you, however you still managed to do a great job. For myself, one of the most memorable moments was working with Ashley leading Birch to win synchronised swimming this year. I encourage all new and existing girls to give everything that Natalia has to offer a go. Whether it is signing up for the synchro team, or joining a new summer or winter sport, or doing a maximum of 5 inter-house events, just give it a go, as you have no idea where sport will lead you. Look at the Gala girls, Jackie and Kerry, who are Tawa old girls and competed in the 2021 Tokyo Olympic Games. It was an inspiration to watch. Our school even made it onto TV NZ1 News. Kerry winning gold in the women's pair, and then Kerry and Jackie winning silver in the 8 crew. Our coaches and sporting curriculum is outstanding, supporting us to find our talent or passion and growing it. Thank you to our coaching team and also the school board, PFA and the Tawa Old Girls for investing in sporting infrastructure, and all the school staff for recognising the importance of sport. Miss Easton, you've had a massive impact since joining the sports department. You've taken on a huge role and your work doesn't go unnoticed. Your encouragement and support of the functional fitness classes and also core PE is a great foundation for all girls in any sport. Thank you so much for everything you've done this year. You've been a pleasure to work with. Harriet, thank you so much for your help throughout the year. I don't think I could have done it without you. Good luck for your next adventure. I can't wait to see what you achieve. Finally, I'd like to leave you with this quote from baseball player Bob Feller, who played 18 seasons of league baseball. Every day is a new opportunity. You can build on yesterday's success or put its failure behind and start over again. That's the way of life, with a new game every day, and that's the way sport is. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adelaide. I'd now like you to sit back and enjoy a musical item. I'm going to invite Kit Kwan Yo to perform Air from Water Music by Handel. lovely performance. Thank you for Hannah to helping with when the wind blew. We're going to continue with our second group of awards this afternoon. A reminder or request you come up promptly to the foot of the stairs and then gather here on the steps while we give you a round of applause and then proceed to get your photo taken. We're going to be awarding the Equestrian Interschool, Timberlands teams, the mentions, special mentions and colours, and I'd like to invite Mrs Carter to continue to present these and Mrs Libby Rayner as Director of Equestrian to announce the student names.
Firstly, I'd like to take the opportunity to award the Dressage In-House Trophy that we have at the end of Term 3. We will be giving out the certificates for this in Assembly next week. The results were first Barker on 31 points, second Birch on 26 points, third Studham on 16 points, and fourth Sprott on 3 points. Please can I invite Delta Smith as Head of Barker House to the stage to collect the Jackson Trophy for Inter-House Dressage. Next we move on to our top inter-school teams that were all placed at inter-school competitions this year. Can I please call Eva Vandenbrink and Claudia Younger to the stage. The Dressage inter-school team for 2021 was Eva Vandenbrink, and Claudia Younger. Mackenzie Dew, Georgina Fright and Caitlin Robinson to the stage. The combined training inter-school team for 2021 consisted of Mackenzie Dew, Georgina Fright, and Caitlin Robinson. Can I please call Kelsey Amos, Gemma Atkins, Lily Carpenter, Emma Ferguson, Libby Fussell and Rebecca Cole to the stage. Our top inter-school jumping teams this year consisted of Kelsey Amos. In absentia is Gemma Atkins and Lily Carpenter. Emma Ferguson. And Libby Fussell. I'll continue with members of our top jumping inter-school teams. Can I please call Karis Middleton, Ava D. Noel, Molly Pike, Tirana Tasha Interawong, and Amy Utton to the stage. Karis Middleton. Ava D. Noel. Molly Pike. Tira Natasha Ingerwald. Amy Atten. Can I please call Mackenzie Jew, Jade Scott, Antoinette Taylor and Amy Atten to the stage. These girls were members of our eventing inter-school team. Mackenzie Jew. Jade Scott. Antoinette Taylor. Amy Atten. Can I please call our Tim Williams team to the stage that consisted of Libby Fussell, Antoinette Taylor and Amy Atten. Libby Fussell. Antoinette Taylor. And Amy Atten. Next we move on to our Equestrian Mentions. Please can I call Kelsey Amos, Gemma Atkins, Mackenzie Jew, Georgina Fright, Emma Ferguson and Rebecca Cohn to the stage. In absentia, Kelsey Amos and Gemma Atkins. Equestrian Mentions to Mackenzie Jew. Georgina Fry. Emma Ferguson, sorry. And Rebecca Cohn. Can I please also call Caitlin Robinson, Amber Scott, Antoinette Taylor, Tirana Tasha Ingerwald, Amy Atten and Tameka Whale to the stage. Equestrian Mentions awarded to Caitlin Robinson. Amber Scott. Antoinette Taylor. Tirana Tasha Ingerwald. Amy Atten. Tameka Whale. I please call Libby Fussell, Gemma Lovewell, Ava D. Noel, and Eva Vandenbrink to the stage. Equestrian Special Mentions are awarded to Libby Fussell. Gemma Lovewell. Ava D. Noel. And Eva Vandenbrink. Finally, we present our Equestrian Colours. Please can I call Molly Pike to the stage. Equestrian Colours for show jumping, awarded to Molly Pike. Please can I call Claudia Younger to the stage. Equestrian Colours for Dressage, awarded to Claudia Younger. Please can I call Libby Carpenter forward for Equestrian Colours Regained for show jumping, awarded to Libby Carpenter. Please can I call Molly Pike back to the stage. Molly is awarded Equestrian Colours Regained for show hunter. We will now continue to service to equestrian. Please can I call Libby Carpenter to the stage. Lily is awarded Colours for equestrian service.
Thank you to Mrs. Rayner, to Mrs. Carter and Mr. Eastcombe. I'd like to invite Lily Carpenter to the stage, and perhaps Lily, you could have your photos afterwards. As Lily Carper, Head of Equestrian, to present her Equestrian Report for 2021.
Hi everyone, this year has unfortunately been not a perfect year down at Yards due to COVID-19. We've not only had many shows cancelled, including Horse of the Year, but we've also been through another lockdown. Despite COVID's negative impact on us, the art side has meant that without the high intensity and pressure of shows, everyone has been able to quietly progress in their schooling and writing. As a result of this, we have been seeing so much growth within the academy with each and every girl. Although you can't have everything perfect, you can still grow and develop in every area, which is what we did in the academy as we turned something negative into a positive. In term 1, we held our inter-school. The day was overall very positive, and it was a great way to show off our amazing facilities and sport some friendly competition against teams from all around the North Island in hopes to gain the shield. Although the day was won by the Palmy girls, Natalia came away with both 3rd from the Natalia Platinum team and 6th from the Natalia Diamond team. One of the major highlights of the year within the academy was the Natalia Boy. This was the first event of its kind held at school as a way to enjoy and celebrate the hard work and dedication of all our riders across all disciplines in light of the actual boys' cancellation. It was fair to say that the event was hugely fun and successful week that was enjoyed by riders, staff and spectators alike. We started the week with show, horse and pony of the year. This was judged over 3 classes to determine an overall winner. The second day we had the jumping classes where there were lots of happy winners and many smiles. We had an exciting 4-bar competition which was won by Tony Taylor jumping 135 centimetres. That evening the Academy watched Mrs. Fryer, Claudia Younger and Eva Vanderbrink ride their tests that they were going to do at Horse of the Year. The final day we had Show Hunter Horse and Pony of the Year and the Sabre Sam teams event. The Sabre Sam was won by Birch. Over the 3 days we had a total of 14 different events which enabled everyone from different areas of equestrian to come together and celebrate the diverse skills that we each had regardless of ability. Everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves over the week-long competition, with Mr. Burke's Chicken Burgers being a crowd favourite on the final night's dinner celebration. Furthering into the year, we have kept up the fierce inter-house rivalry in the events of both house dressage and show jumping. The first was inter-house dressage, which was a great event for many girls, of whom was their first taster of doing a dressage test. This year, Barker took the win, Birch 2nd, Studham 3rd and Sprock 4th. The fan favourite event for everyone in the academy, however, is definitely inter-house show jumping. Despite the horrible rain that continued the entire afternoon, the girls got stuck into it and even some non-horsey girls had a go. This is truly a special event when the house spirit and participation is so high. As per usual, the amazing costumes came out again this year and Birch took out the Home Family Cup after a countback due to equal points with Barker. Although this year has not been filled with as many opportunities, I personally have had many learning experiences. After the cancellation of Hawaii, I found myself at rock bottom. After training for countless hours, putting blood, sweat and tears into it, and just like that, I was back to square one. I found myself searching for reasons why to continue the sport, and I know this was felt by many other girls in the academy. Also, however, I decided to keep my chin up, set some goals and keep going. As a result of this, I found myself have gained resilience in both riding and as a person. I realised the most important thing in such a challenging sport is to be able to love what you do and why you're doing it. I reconnected with the love for my sport through my horse riding and encourage everyone to find their own fun, even if it's just that special horse or the class you love doing. I think the biggest thing this year has taught me is failure and how to get back up from it. I was prepared to give up after Hawaii, and now on Sunday I'm going to be starting in my first horse Grand Prix, which has been a dream of mine since a little girl. So no dream is big enough, so chase it. If you can dream it, you can truly do it. This realisation, however, did not come without significant help from my supporters. In particular, I'd like to offer a huge thank you to you, Mrs. Zaina. Your guidance, mentorship, not only this year, but throughout my Natalia experience. Your wisdom expertise and advice has been so important to me. And I am eternally grateful for being able to work alongside you these last 12 months. I'd also like to extend a thank you to all the coaches who have founded the Equestrian Academy, and of course my deputy peer. You're incredibly valuable to us girls and have such a diverse skill set to offer. Lastly, I thank to all the parents and importantly you girls for making this year such a memorable year down at the arts for me. Thank you.
Well done, Lily. Thank you for your report. We're now going to continue to our final group of awards for the afternoon with the presentation of the sports ties. Could I again ask Mrs. Carter to present these? Please can I call forward Emma Ferguson. Receiving her sports tie today, Emma Ferguson for 2019 Colours for Cross Country, 2020 Colours Regained for Cross Country, 2021 Colours for Athletics and 2021 Colours Regained for Cross Country. Congratulations to Emma. Please can I call forward to the stage Jade Larkin. Emma, you can go and get a photo. Receiving her sports tie today, Jade Larkin for 2020 Colours for Cricket, 2021 Colours for Netball and 2021 Colours for Cricket Regained. Congratulations, Jade. Please can I call forward Molly Pike. Receiving her sports tie today, Molly Pike for 2020 Colours for Show Hunting, 2021 Colours for Show Jumping, 2021 Colours Regained for Show Hunting. Congratulations, Molly. And please can I call up Libby Carpenter. Receiving her sports tie regained, Libby Carpenter for 2021 Colours Regained for Show Jumping, 2021 Service to Sport Colours and 2021 Colours Regained for Show Jumping. Give her a round of applause. But Lily, can you come back to the foot of the stage? Our final, most prestigious award. Receiving her Equestrian Blues today, Libby Carpenter. Wait a minute, Lily, wait a minute, just stay here. I want to read everything. You're going to have to listen to everything she's achieved. 2017 Equestrian Colours, 2018 Equestrian Colours Regained, 2019 Equestrian Colours Regained, 2019 Equestrian Sports Tie, 2020 Equestrian Colours Regained, 2021 Service to Sport Colours, 2021 Equestrian Colours Regained, 2021 Equestrian Sports Tie Regained, and the following equestrian achievements: 2017 FEI World Children's Jumping Challenge NZ member, 2018 Rangitinki Sabre Say Team and the Horse of the Year, 2018 Natawa Jumping Team to Negs Australian Exchange, 2018 Natawa Team to Springston Trophy South Island Eventing Championships, 2019 winning Natawa Team at the Natawa Interschool, 2019 Rangitinki Team member to the Timberland North Island Eventing Championships, 2019 winning Natawa Jumping Team hosting Negs Exchange, 2019 ESNZ Inter-School Jumping Team to Australian Championships. 2019 winning NZ Young Rider Team to the Pacific Horse Challenge in New Caledonia. Let's give her a standing ovation. Equestrian Libby Carpenter. That is fantastic. What a long list of achievements. So concludes our Sports and Equestrian Awards and Colours Assembly for 2021. Congratulations to all our award winners. We'll give them a round of applause again, and let's include Libby Carpenter one more time. Well done, everyone. I'd like to invite Kit Kan Yo forward because she's going to be performing our recessional. And I'd like to invite the school to please stand while the staff process out, and then once Angel is finished performing, please be seated again. School, please stand.